What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite Diva, and I'm back for Love and Marriage DC. Yes, you guys, this is episode 3, no new friends. So let's get into it. So Chris brings up we kind of just like follow along from the last episode where we were at the vegan dinner having this discussion about Kevin, right? So Chris is bringing up Kevin, and Kevin is Winter's soon to be ex-husband. She's going through a divorce and everything. And he brought up in the dinner that he wanted to hear Kevin's side of the story, which it was like, no, that's cool. He definitely has his own side, that's cool. And then, they're talking about he was crying, and she was like, yeah, I mean, if you got a 40-year-old and you're 60 and all of this stuff. And then she starts going on with the story about him being 60 years old, living with his parents in their basement, and he has no car. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not I'm not trying to be shady, but for me, I think Winter is thinking that this is a drag on Kevin. In actuality, it kind of makes you look bad. And we'll get into it because I think Ashley brought it up as well later on, and she was saying there was a lapse in judgment that she made. And so, yeah, to me, it feels like she's trying to drag all of her husbands and ex-husbands and all this stuff. But baby, I'm gonna give you a pass on the first one, but the second one, you know what? I'm gonna need you to do better. So Ashley is like, girl, I am so confused. I think everybody was confused because we still sitting up here. She's like, you had all the red flags and you just ain't pay attention. You had all the red flags and you just didn't pay attention. Monique comes out with this bowl, shaking this bowl, whatever, talking about not for lazy couples. She said Winter is going to facilitate the game because she is the relationship specialist. And why she say that, boy, when I tell you, you could have heard a pin drop. They was like, oh, what? A relationship? What makes you a relationship child? You would have thought they said ding dong, the witch was dead. Because I mean, when Quick chimed in real quick, he was like, how nail techs, they do nails, but their nails ain't never done. You know how hairstylists they do hair, but their hair never done. And he hilarious. That was fun shade right there. Like that's how you do it. Quick, I got you. Ashley was over it, however, and she was very loud and vocal about it. Then in the confessional, she's like, one divorce and one scammer. If you're going to be a relationship specialist, you should have a successful story. And I mean, I agree. I definitely agree. Winter and Ashley went back and forth about success and being successful. Winter is trying to justify her position as though she's been through a lot, a single mother, married mother, divorce, married again, infidelity, and all of these things, right? Then she was like, I can talk and relate to anybody. I can uplift anybody. And she was like, girl, you can talk to whomever you want to talk to, but it doesn't mean you're a relationship specialist. And that's what I'm trying to get clear. I was like, come on, Ashley. Come on, like for real. Like I was here with Ashley. And Ashley is not my favorite because she's kind of a mean girl. I don't mind people being opinionated. I just feel like there are some ways that, I like Arena. Arena is like my favorite of the group. I like Quick and Ashley as a couple, but I like Arena as a woman. I also like Quick as my favorite guy in the group, and I like Irena for my favorite woman in the group. Just in case you want to know, those are the ones that I like. For now, I'm not a stan. I'm not biased. It's never going to be that. I am a commentator. I am Team Diva. Okay, so don't even worry about all of that. You can get down in them comments and y'all can act a fool if you want to. I don't care. Okay. So anyway, then they talk about the definition of success. And Winter says, just because the man did this and did that doesn't mean that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And everybody was like, whatever, but actually, it's like success is success. You're successful as Winter, but success as a wife, no. Everybody was like,
on your twerking. Try it. With me if you want to. It's not a good day. Okay? Now back to that one. Shaking the table.
I was like, see what I'm saying? Like, see, those type of comments I would probably keep to myself. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was okay with her saying that you can talk and uplift everybody, but I think when you call yourself a specialist, that's a different type of thing. And I was with her with that, and I think that's where it should have started and ended, right? Okay, but anyway, so she's still in there trying to justify all her stuff and talking about it was in the middle of COVID. I didn't go to his house. She didn't come over my house. But Ashley was like, "But you married him though." So we're still trying to figure out how did this happen? What is going on? I'm so confused. Make it make sense. Quickly takes the conversation and switch directions and starts talking about celebrity crushes. John Stamos is Ashley's celebrity crush. I'm like, okay, girl, whatever. Quicks is Rihanna, and they was like, hey, Rihanna, in a confessional, like she's watching them. She might be though, who knows? Then Ashley is talking about she can slide into anyone's DMs now, if they have social media. And she was just talking about how you have access to celebrities if they have social media or whatever, and you can slide into their DMs. And then, Quick was like, ho, 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 around. I was like, it was a mess. It was so cute or whatever. But, she basically was saying that she could do that. But since you kept on getting into Winter's ass, here come Winter. Winter says, because of Quick, you have access to celebrities now. And Ashley gets offended. See how that works, Ashley? See how that works? So then she's talking about she felt attacked and she felt offended and all this other stuff. And I'm going to say, Ashley, are you one of those girls that can't take a dose of your own medicine? Are you that girl? All right, we'll see. Anyway, in the confessional, Winter says, we know that you're pretty. You don't have to do all of that. The ego needs to be turned down to 1,000. And so, so we see how we feel about each other. Okay, right? So anyway, switching gears, Erana and Jamie go for a run. Definitely looks like the DMV. They definitely live in the DMV. I am very, very familiar with the area. Like I'm looking at the houses, totally DMV. And if you don't know, the DMV, baby, when it's cold, it's cold. Okay, so they was like, it was 0 degrees. They still out there running and stuff. And so they go out for a little run. He got the hood, the mask over his face, and they all like, it's just a mess. They just all just kind of bundled up, getting ready to go for this walk. This run. And Urana says she runs on a daily basis. She's done 5Ks and different types of marathons and stuff like that. And when she looks like it, she looks like she's in great shape. Looks very, very, very healthy and all of that. So, he's talking about he got a bad knee and all this other stuff. He do a little yang. You know what I'm saying? And then he was talking about telling her about, ixnay on telling our business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Jamie, you are on a show called Love and Marriage. Did you think we were just gonna be watching TikToks? Like I'm confused here. So I don't know. But it was talking about the infidelity at the table and stuff like that. He was like, that's a no-go with me. I didn't like it. Let's kind of tighten up because we not about to do that. And then so we kind of switch directions, and then she starts talking about the importance of him fostering a better and good relationship with the boys. Well, when I say boys, Jason is like 21, I believe, and little Jamie is like 23 or 25. So she wants him to do that. And, he's like, she's nagging him about it or whatever. Of course, as soon as they talk about it, little Jamie pulls up in the SUV and she was like, why are you driving so fast? It was so cute. It was funny. But anyway, switching courses from that, Chris and Monique. Now, you guys, I don't know how much more of this I'm going to be able to stomach with Chris and Monique. Chris is worried about their relationship with good reason. Like when I look at Monique, she looks like she is over it. She looks like she don't like him no more. She looks like she's falling out of love with him. And don't get me wrong, relationships are ebbs and flows. You're not always going to be, butterflies in the stomach, and like it's not always going to be that, right? But I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know if she's hamming it up for these cameras, but this is not a good look. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know. Ask Mel. I don't know. Ask Mel if you want to go down that route, girl. Because I don't. Wrong road. Wrong road. But he says that he feels like he does nothing right. He's walking on eggshells. Does she even want to be with me anymore? Is she over? And I'm just like, with good reason, he is saying all of these things. Monique, I need you to tighten up. This is so ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm not saying that you don't have any valid reasons for what you're doing and why you're doing it. But I think with how aggressive you are with it and how nasty, it's like a nice nasty thing going on with you. And girl, oh girl, you need to work on that. Like I don't know. And what I want to say about her, I feel like she wants Chris to make her happy. And happiness is an inside job. It's something that you have to be 100% on your own. You cannot rely on your spouse to create and do that for you. Like I don't know. Monique girl. I don't know. Anyway, they're fussing in front of the kids. They're packing for this Africa trip. Talking about what happened at the vegan dinner, about him telling her to hush and all that stuff. Monique says that they are struggling, and she says she hopes that they can reconnect and have some kind of breakthrough. And she was saying all of these things, right? And I was just like, that's a lot of pressure to put on this trip. One, I want you guys to go there as a family and enjoy yourself. Now, all this extra stuff, I don't know how realistic you're being with that. And then if you're having these types of expectations, you're doing nothing but setting yourself for a disappointment and a letdown. So then, here we go again. But anyway, he was in the confessional talking about we get to break another continent in. And Monique is like, and I didn't mind her rolling her eyes, but I thought she was gonna come back with a little chuckle, a little hee hee. No, ma'am. So she says she wants to reconnect on a romantic level and she wants to get back some emotional something with Chris, but you don't want to talk about sex and breaking in the continent or whatever. Like, that's off the tape. Like, what are we saying here? Like, I'm just trying to get it. If y'all know what she's talking about, just put it down in the comments. I don't know exactly what she's looking for, but I mean, I just really want to know. Winter calls and gives her some advice and encouragement about reconnecting with Chris or whatever. And yeah, she said to Chris that she wants to reconnect, and I want you to reconnect with me and the kids. And it was just like, I mean, can we? I don't know. I just feel like maybe she needs to, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Monique, girl, you are tripping. Like, it's just too much. Like, you seem like one of them people you can never please. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so anyway, switching gears, Winter's mom comes over, and then they're talking about Kevin. This is like a fast forward for me. Ashley and Arena meets up at a cosmetologist's office to get Botox underneath Ashley's arms for sweating. And then they're talking about booties and bodies, and Urania was talking about she wants a BBL, and hopefully you'll be the support for me, just like I was supporting you here, and all this other stuff. They go back for the procedure. Then the doctor tells her to take off her clothes, and then Urania was like, "Take it off, take it off." She was chatting now, whatever. Then Ashley does this little strip tease that was so cute. I was like, come on with production with the little strip tease music and all that stuff. It was so cute. Um, after she gets it done or whatever, Irena asked her about the vegan party, and she was just like, "I'm just so bored with this weird story about Winter and this husband who she married and she didn't even know." She was like, the whole thing is COVID. Y'all ain't going to each other's houses, but y'all get married. Like, she doesn't know what is going on. Then she said Winter can't keep getting offended and being mad because she keeps putting the story out there. And there will be opinions if you keep bringing it up so boldly and discussing it, having it up for discussion. So she's saying that Winter really shouldn't be getting upset about the opinions when she keeps bringing it up. So anyway, Irena and Ashley just try to make sense of it. They're like going back behind, and then Ashley says, "He played you, you got." And I was like, Y'all know this reunion gonna be off the hook, right? Okay. Urana said you got real heated, and I had to look over at you because I was like, oh my god. She was like, she said Winter was feeling attacked by you, and she was like, who by who? Who said that? Ashley said no. She felt attacked, and I said, Lord. And you remember I already said this earlier. Ashley one of those girls. She can give it, but she don't want to take it. So Ashley is not looking for no new friends, and she was like, she doesn't feel the need to keep talking to Winter. Point blank, end the period. Ashley is saying something about it's something a little phony about her and that dreadful haircut. So then switching gears to the guys, they go to 9 rounds. It's a gym, and Jason, little Jamie, and Big Jamie went, and they're bonding and stuff like that. Then next thing you know, Quick and Little Quick comes in, and they're just doing their thing, and I love to see it. I love to see the men with their sons. That was a special scene for me. I love to see it. And Quick is actually opening up a DJ school. Now, Jamie wants Jason to train to be a DJ because I guess Jamie's in the nightlife or whatever. So he wants Jason to be a DJ. And Quick was like, "That's what's up. That's what's up. What's your DJ name?" He was like, "This DJ JT." And then he's like, "Oh, okay, DJ JT Money." So yeah, it was cute or whatever. He Jason acts like he's not really with it. You know what I'm saying? This is not his passion. This is not what he wants to do. He's basically like that's what his father want him to do. And so Quick says he hoped Jamie is not that type of father that tries to live through his children. And so very fair point. Very fair point because that happens a lot. And the fact that his relationship with his children are a little strained, I don't think that he's trying to live through them. He may be. He may be. I think he's just trying to get them on a path to go right. And Quick was like, yeah, because if it's not his passion, he's not gonna be passionate about it. He's not gonna want to do it. So and I think Jamie is kind of a control freak. I'm just gonna say it. He's a control freak, and that's just what it is. So Jamie pulls Quick over to the side and asks him to level with little Jamie, and he needs some help with him. And Quick was like, "Say less." So he goes over there, and little Jamie is in the confessionals talking about he respect Quick. Quick is on like celebrity status. I'm surprised. Like, what does he want to talk to me about? So Quick is like leveling with him, telling him he used to be in the street life. He got shot at the age of 13. His mom and dad died early in his life. He's been on his own since he was 18. He gives him some really, really good advice. Y'all, if y'all don't listen to him, maybe get a sound bite. He has this thing called Vitamin of the Day, and he gives these very inspirational quotes and things of that nature. Every single show that he does a Vitamin of the Day, and it's just like, and I really see it. Like I can really see it in, manifesting in his life. Like he carries himself with the same type of energy and the advice that he gives, so shall he does. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he was saying that he really gives some great advice. He's talking about value your parents. Your parents are still here. Big Jamie just don't want you to end up in a box. And he says 1 or 2 boxes in the ground or in jail. And then so little Jamie seemed to be really, really receptive to it. And to me, this is just me. I feel like I already see guilt and shame in little Jamie's face. That's just me. I could be wrong. So listen, that's what I saw when they was having this conversation and him in the confessionals and the things that he was saying. I saw guilt and shame already. But anyway, what's done is done. We in the present. Jamie came over and encouraged little Jamie as well. He was like, he was proud of him, the steps that he's taken, like they're trying to, rebond and reforge their relationship. And, I guess with the smoking and doing all that stuff, like I think he's kind of cut back on that kind of stuff. So switching gears, Winter sets up a brunch at Ocean Prime to address the elephant in the room. Of course, we have to keep having these conversations, right? It's a reality show. So anyway, trying to move past this or whatever, this dinner that they had. They all arrived. They're exchanging pleasantries. However, Ashley arrives late. So all three of the girls, that's Tasha, Erana, and Winter, sitting at the table, and then there's a spot for Ashley. Eventually Ashley comes in, and she actually goes around the table and hugs everybody, even Winter. Winter said something about them being new friends, and she wants to get to start knowing each other better, and trying to bond and forge a stronger relationship. And Ashley's like, mm. And they was like, why you say Ashley was like, friend is a big word. She was just like, I don't take it lightly. I don't call everybody my friend. And, she kind of rephrased it, all the little things that you say. And she just kind of rephrased it as new acquaintances. Okay. Y'all are co-workers. We are doing the show. Get it together. That's what she said. Then they started going back and forth about the vegan dinner again, and we're rehashing the same thing. And then Ashley asked her a valid question. She said, Winter, when will you take some accountability for the lapse of good judgment on your end as far as this guy Kevin? And hey, accountability. The way Winter talks is like she's a victim. You know what I'm saying? So, but no. We're all participants, and we just have to kind of own what we did, right? So anyway, then Winter says, so you and Erana known each other for a while. Would you consider y'all to be friends? And she looks over at her, and she was just like, we getting to know each other. Erana was like, oh. And she was in a confessional. And what I like about Erana is that I love her. She's very chill. She's very level-headed. She's definitely has more maturity about herself. And it shows. That Ashley always jokes about her being old and all this other stuff. Older, rather. I don't know. Listen, Erana look good. Erana look like your age, Miss Ashley. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But she could have got bent out of shape with that, but she didn't. She was just like, all right then. So they keep going back and forth. Ashley and Winter, of course. Tasha even steps in and gives her perspective, saying that she was being aggressive. Like, it's not always what you say, it's how you say it, it's your delivery. And in the confessional, Ashley is like, Tasha, why are you here? I said. So now I'm supposed to be aggressive Ashley, right? Let's make that a hashtag. I said, girl, come on. Okay, so then Winter says, nope, I don't see this working out. Ashley apologizes, and she says she's not going to apologize again. So if you want another apology, you better ask Carlos King to run that tape back, because you ain't getting another one out. She ain't say that, but that's what it sounded like to me. So she was like, so let's just move forward. And of course, Winter's in her confessional, like, nope. Everybody looking crazy. And that is the end of the episode, you guys. I really, really enjoy it. People be talking about they don't really mess with Love and Marriage DC, but I think it's a key. I think it's good. I like the different chemistry. My least favorite is Monique and Chris. Y'all, I cannot. Like, they are walking on every nerve in my body. Like, I cannot just take that pettiness, that petty argument. And, it feels like if Chris fucking chews his food, she's, like, I don't have the patience for that.
Hush! You talk too much. Oh, girl, you never shut up. Goddamn!
So anyway, it might be a fast forward, or you might see me looking real stupid. But anyway, but I do enjoy everybody else's. Winter is a little overkill for me. But of course, it's a reality show. We gotta have the drama, right? So you guys let me know, what do you rate this episode from 1 to 10? I give this episode an 8.5. I give it like an 8.5. Really, really enjoyed it. And so so I'll see you back next week for the next review. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm Nita, your favorite diva, and I'll see you next time.